So in this lecture, we are going to study, the first thing that we're going to study is the states of links. You know, there are four states of links basically. Uh, First is link, second is visited, third is hover, and fourth is active. So there are four states in total of an hyperlink. So for doing that, for showing it to you practically, first of all, I'm going to define the basic structure of HTML, and after that I'm going to write down the whole code.
Sir, it is at the page number. Which page number?
It is on the page number 151. So this is the basic structure of HTML. Now let's save it with a unique name, and we are going to save it with an extension .htm. So as to create a web page of that, so that we can access it on our browser. And I'm saving it with this name css.html. Sorry, uh, css link.html. This is the name that I've given to my file. Let's save it. And where is the file? This is the one. Now let's check out the output of this code that we have written on the web page, what it is going to give us as an output. So there is nothing inside it because we haven't defined anything in the body part of the web page. But the title is getting reflected right on the top, as you can see here. The title, I have defined it inside this. Okay, I can define it inside the head part. This will be the good. Okay. Now let's define an anchor tag. Okay, so for defining an anchor tag, we need to use href attribute, right? So let's pass this thing as a value for the href attribute, so that when the user will click on this text that I am inserting, that I'm defining in between the href attribute, he is going to get redirected on the Google's website.
और आपने दो EW लगाया है.
अच्छा, ठीक है. Now see, this is the hyperlink. This text is going to behave as an hyperlink now. When the user will click on this, automatically he is going to get redirected on this web page. Okay, on the Google's home page. Okay. Now, if suppose you want to style this attribute, if you want to style it, what you can do, you can make you need to define style tag here like this, and in the type for importing the cascading style sheets, you need to write down text/css, and after that you need to define the off tag for the style portion. This, in between these two things, whatever we are going to write, it is going to modify, it is going to help us in modifying the tags. Now if you want to style your anchor tag, the first thing that you require is you need to write down the name of the tag like this. Okay, this you already know about this. You already know about these things, right? Whatever tag you want to modify, whatever tag you want to define the style for, you have to name that. You have to define the name of that tag. After this, what I've told you today, we are going to learn about four different categories of links. Okay, there are basically, we can divide link states in four categories. The first one is link. Second one is hover. Third one is visited. Okay, and the fourth one is active. These are the four categories in which we can bifurcate the states of links. बेटा आप स्क्रीन पे देखो, ठीक है, बुक में देखने की जरूरत नहीं, स्क्रीन पे देखो, तब you will be able to understand it in a better way. Now let's define a color for these links so that we can identify the state of the hyperlink. So if the link is in this state, in this link state, If the hyperlink is in link state, I would like to see it in red color. If I will bring my mouse on the hyperlink, I want to see the color of that hyperlink change to yellow. I want to see it in yellow color. Similarly, if I have visited that link and if I will again try to access that link, I want to see the color of the hyperlink blue. This is the color in which I would like to see the hyperlink in. And if the hyperlink is in active state, I would like to see it in pink color. Now let's check out the output. Okay, when you will see the output now, you will be able to understand each and everything. You will be able to understand each and everything when you will see the output. Now, what is the output that you're seeing here? We are seeing a hyperlink, with the name Google website. That's what we defined here. Right? That's what we defined here in this code, Google website. Okay, this is the hyperlink that we created, right? So this is what is getting reflected over here. Now, when you will bring the mouse on this hyperlink, why the color is not getting changed? I think we are. Beta, can you all please mute yourself? Some noises are coming from the background. A link, a hyperlink. It is perfectly fine. It should get reflected in red color. Why isn't it getting reflected in red color? That's what we are checking for. A link, a hover, color yellow, blue. Okay, I think it is the browser is reading it as if it is a visited tag. So that is the reason it is getting reflected in blue color. I need to let's do one thing. Let me just remove the history of this browser, clear the browsing data. I think after that I'll be able to see the required result. Just give me a short moment. Beta, can you please mute yourself? Can you all please mute yourself? Some noise is coming from the background. Who is there on unmute right now? Anushka Shukla, please. Okay, Anushka is on mute. Rishikesh, can you please mute yourself, dear?
तो करके रखा है खुद को.
ऋषिकेश अभी भी म्यूट पे नहीं हुए बेटा आप. Now that's fine. Let's try some other browser. Open with Internet Explorer. Now I think this is producing the right output. The Internet Explorer is producing the right output for us. So as you can see, the link is in red color. Are you all able to see it in red color right now?
Yes, sir.
This hyperlink is in link state right now. No one has visited, the user has not visited it. Okay, so that is the reason it is getting reflected in red color. Now when you will bring your mouse, when I will bring this mouse on this text, on this hyperlink, the color is going to get changed to yellow. Why? Because for this hover property, I have defined the color, I've passed this yellow color as a value for this color attribute. So that is the reason when we are bringing the mouse on this text, the color is getting changed to yellow. Okay, now let's click on this text and see what is the color it is going to reflect. What is the color right now of this link?
Pink.
What is the color?
Pink.
It is of pink color. Why it is of pink color? Just because right now it is an active state. It is an active state right now. अभी मैंने लिंक को रिलीज, अभी बेटा मैंने क्लिक को रिलीज नहीं करा है. As soon as I will release the click na, automatically this hyperlink is going to redirect me to the Google's homepage.
So visited blue color.
And visited, you know, because we have already visited the link, so that is the reason now it has got changed to blue. Okay, and it has redirected us to the Google's homepage. Now when you will come back on that web page, you will not be able to see the link in that pink, sorry, in red color, just because we have already visited the link. So that is the reason the link is getting reflected in blue color. Is this thing clear to every one of you? All the four properties? Or is there any
Yes,
issue?
sir.
That's great. Now let's come on the other, the second topic, that is links as button. How can you make a link appear like a button? That's what we are going to discuss now. So for making it appear like a button, let's make some changes in the coding part. So I'm going to remove all these things from here, and for making this link, okay, this is going to get reflected as a text right now. Let me just show you the output. So this is the output that we are going to see. Okay, now if we want to see it as a button, how can we do that? For doing that, we need to style the anchor tag, right? And for styling the anchor tag, we need to define the name in between the container tag, style container tag, and after that, we can change the background color to let's say green. Okay, now let's see what is the output that we are going to get on the web page. Where is that? Internet Explorer. Yeah. So are you all able to see the background has got green color? The background
Yes,
is of
sir.
right now it's of green color. Now
Yes, sir.
right now it is not looking as if it is a button. To make it look like a button, you need to think about it. How you can make it look like a button? If you will enlarge the background area, automatically it is going to look like a button. How you can do that? How you can enlarge the background area? By using
height and width.
no beta, by using an attribute called padding. Okay, and let's define the height and width of this padding. So for now I'm defining 40 I'm passing 40 px as a width and 40 px for the height. Let's see what is the output that we are going to get on this web page. Are you all able to see the output here?
Yes.
Okay, now if you want to play with the height and width, see, you can, right now it is looking as if it is a button. So that's how, using the padding attribute and background color properties, you can design your anchor tag in whatever form you want. Now let's come on the third topic, that is images as links. How can you make an image behave like a link? That's what we are going to study now. So for that, what is the tag that we use for accessing an image? IMG. Am I right? IMG is a tag, and SRC stands for source. Source is the attribute that we can use for accessing the image on our web page. Now here inside these two double inverted commas, we need to define the location of the image. So we have got an image on the web page. This is the one. Now let's see what is the location of this image. What is the full name of this image? The full name of this image is download. Sorry, the name of this image is download, and the type of the file is .jpg. So what we are going to do now is we are going to put this download .jpg here. Okay, that's how we can access an image on our web page, right? And I am
पूरी location लिखनी पड़ेगी ना उसकी.
No, because the notepad file and the image both are there on the desktop, so we don't have to define the full location. If they are present on different locations, then only you have to define the complete location. Otherwise, you can define it like this. Now let's see what are we going to get on the Internet Explorer as an output. Are you all able to see this image over here? The chessboard image
Yes, sir.
on this web
Yes,
page. So
sir.
that's how we can
Yes,
access
sir.
the image. Now, see, let me just show you one thing. If I will bring this mouse on this image, the symbol of the mouse is not going to change. Why it is not getting changed? Just because it is not a clickable object right now. It is not a hyperlink. Okay, so that is it is behaving as an object, as a simple object. Okay, so that is the reason the symbol of the mouse is not getting changed. ठीक है, right now it is like a pointer shape. ठीक है, अब मैं if I will bring it on this image, then also it will be of the same shape. Now let's do one thing. Let's put this image tag. Let's put this image tag inside the anchor tag. So for doing the same, what I can do is, beta, please mute yourself. Who is this talking? Please mute yourself. So that's how we can define an image tag inside the anchor tag. Are you all able to get this thing or not?
Yes,
Is this
sir.
clear to every one
Yes,
of you?
sir.
What I have done is I have
Yes, sir.
defined this image tag inside this anchor tag now. Now let's see what is going to happen to that image which we have got on which we have on that web page. Let's refresh the web page. So this is what you're going to get as an output. Okay. Now if I will bring my mouse on this image, just check out the change. You are going to see symbol में क्या change हो रहा है. Now it's
hand आ गया.
hand आ गया ना. So now it's a clickable object. ठीक है, it's now behaving as a clickable object. Now if I will click on this link, what is going to happen? It is going to redirect me to the Google's home page. It is taking a little bit of time. Let's make use of इसको यूज कर लेते हैं हम लोग. ठीक है. So we are getting redirected on the Google's homepage. So that's how you can convert an image into a link. Okay, you can make an image behave as a link. Is this thing clear to every one of you? How can you convert an image into a link, into a hyperlink?
Yes, sir.
Now comes the last thing, that is how can we insert audios and videos in our web page. See, the way you insert this images in your web page, in the same way you can insert audios and videos also in your web page. For if you want to insert some audio in your web page, what is the tag that you need to use? You need to use audio tag. Okay, and the way we used to use src tag for accessing an image while using img attribute, in the same way we are going to use controls. There is an attribute with name controls that we can use for accessing an audio or a video on our web page. Audio or a video file. Let's see whether we have got an audio on our desktop or not. So this is the audio. If I want to fetch it on my web page, what is the name of this audio file? Eternal Garden Dash Dan Hing. And if I want to fetch it on my, if I want to see it on my web page, I need to write down the complete name of this audio file. Just a second. I need to copy it like this. Need to write the complete name along with the type of the file. So the type of the file is, what is the type of the file? It is getting reflected over here in the properties window. If you will see it,
Dot
type of
MP3.
the file is .mp3. Okay, this is the type of the file. So the full name of the file is this plus .mp3. Okay, that's how you can define the complete name over here. Now let's see whether we'll be able to access this audio on our web page or not. I'm saving the changes and this is the web page. Are you all able to see this audio control over here?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just check whether I'll be able to play it or not. Beta, my browser is not updated. Maybe because of that, I'm not able to play it. But if your browser is updated now, you will be able to access it and play it too. आप इसको play भी कर
Yes,
सकते
sir. हमने किया था, हो
हो.
गया.
Okay. Remember this thing. Now let's check out how can we access an video. How can we access a video on our web page? See, the only difference between accessing an audio and video is you just have to make you sorry, you just have to replace audio with video in case you're trying to access a video on your web page. Now this is not a video file, right? Let's check out whether we have got a video file on this desktop or not. We do not have any video file on the desktop. Now we have to search for it in our computer. Okay, so this is a video file. Okay, let me just copy the location of this video file because right now the location of this file and the notepad code, the notepad file are different. The locations are different. So I need to define the complete location now of this file in order to access it on my web page. Slash, what is the name of the file?
Audio.mp, audio mp dot
It is
four.
android.mp4. You know, it is android.mp4. Now let's save the changes and check out whether we'll be able to access this video on our web page or not. We are able to access it, but I will not be able to show it to you. You know, मैं play
Sir,
करके नहीं
इसे
दिखा पाऊंगा.
एक्सप्लोरर पे खोल दो.
Sorry, I didn't catch that here.
Sir, please open it in Internet Explorer.
Internet Explorer, हाँ तो वो बात तो भी पड़ेगी. लेकिन I don't know whether I'll be able to play it or not. ठीक है. File शायद this file is corrupted. I think we can play it on Internet Explorer. Let's check that out whether we'll be able to.
Sir, it is coming error.
Because the file is corrupted, maybe because of that. Let me just check some other video file. ठीक है ना, मैं play करके भी दिखाना चाहता हूँ ना आप लोगों को. बात ये है. इसमें what is the location of this file? It is this, and what is the full name of this file? The full name of this file is this .mp4. Okay, now let's see whether we'll be able to access it on our. नहीं बेटा, हो सकता है फिर you're not able to access it. Maybe the file is heavy, that's the reason, or my browser is not updated. लेकिन play हो जाती है फाइल. ठीक है. So